Educated is a sitcom that I came up with when I graduated college, and my friends and I realized that we had no idea what we were doing. You know, I'd ask my parents friends what advice they could give me, how I could better prepare for this, you know, entering the working world. And everyone was just like, you know, it's the point in your life, you gotta get through it. It's a weird patch, but there's no way to prepare for it. And I don't think anybody knows how to.
I graduated from the University of Colorado in Boulder, and when we graduated, I was sad. I didn't want to leave because I knew that the next step was finding a job and like real life started.
After graduating, I felt relieved. I wasn't actually concerned at all about the working world. I thought it would be awesome, and it was not.
I was really nervous because I had no idea what I was going to do. No idea.
I haven't seen a show that's about this point in someone's life. And just everything is changing. You know, your social life is changing, your work life is changing, your home life is changing. It's tons of changes. It's pretty much just a new life.
I was expecting it to be really boring and corporate. It wasn't corporate-like at all.
I mean, we have a "that's what she said" thing going on.
Insults, back and forth, joking.
It's so awkward. The people are so weird you work with. Like, some of them are, it's like weird, I don't know, it's weird.
You're going from being a kid to an adult without really any guidelines, and you're so confused and not sure how to do it, and probably super weird. But I feel like everyone can relate to that. You know, if you're 25, 50, 70, everybody can relate to that point in their life where they had to start growing up.
I had no idea what to expect from a job interview. I would have just gone and sat down and waited for somebody to start asking me questions.
For half the interview, you're like sitting up super straight and wearing like slacks.
And I just remember seeing all these people and just kind of smiling and nodding, going, "Hi, I'm Gail."
And then you're laying down and have like just a sweater on.
But I remember my first job interview was that it was a complete disaster.
I sat down at a huge office table. It was like a conference room.
I had had a job in high school working at an ice cream store.
And 3 people sat down and started firing questions at me.
And I just distinctly recall the guy looking at my resume for a few minutes silently and then saying, "Ice cream? Really?"
It scared the crap out of me.
I didn't get that job.
You're like creating a path to the adult that you're gonna be. You know, you're making decisions and changes that are really taking you to that person you're gonna be for the rest of your life, which is really scary and weird and awkward, but very funny and really entertaining. And I really wanted to do this project from the perspective of somebody who's going through it right now. You know, everybody working on Educated is at that transition. You know, they're trying to figure out their life and don't know how. If you relate to this, if you remember this point in your life, or if you care about this point in your life, then please, you know, help us make this project happen. So please enjoy this preview of Educated.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Johnson. I have a 10:15 appointment, a little bit early.
Sure. I see you got my email. Business professional. Go ahead and take a seat. We're running a little late.
Thank you.
Sort of coming.
Yeah, it is.
Why? You got any big plans for Labor Day?
Yeah, my uncle always has a barbecue, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
BBQ with your unkie. Awesome. You gonna drink some Mars? Gonna have a Marg?
It's just like a family thing, so so like a family tradition.
Family tradition.
So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Digital Alliance.
Caitlin Johnson.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Trevor.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Great. Thank you. We should exchange numbers so we can hang out.
Do you know when the interview is starting?
Hi, Caitlin. I'm Deborah. I'm president of recruiting here at Digital Alliance.
It's very nice to meet you.
Well, let's get started. Why don't you give us a copy of your resume so we can jot down some notes?
A copy? Oh, I submitted mine online before the interview, so I didn't think I needed to print one out. Because you already have a copy, the one I emailed. I could email you another copy when I get home.
No, that won't be necessary. We already have that. You know, there are a lot of applicants for this job. It's a very lucrative position to work with a company of our caliber. Now, you might not need to bring your resume to any old job interview, but this is a very serious and professional company.
Professional.
Business professional, not casual, as you were told before your interview. Our professionalism and preparedness are reflected in our working environment, and we expect our candidates to hold that same standard with their work. I'm sorry, but with the high volume of qualified applicants, I just don't see how this will work out.
This isn't gonna work out.
I don't want you to be offended. I'm just trying to offer some constructive feedback, but in a professional setting, we really can't afford these sorts of amateur mishaps being the face of our company.
But, sorry, it's just, do you validate parking?